put me real heavy. I with her too. Saying she wanted to come through her, I said, hell yeah.
And I mean, what do you think it is about her that has like made people go so crazy for Sexxy Red?
She just, you could tell she really just come from where we come from.
You brought Sexxy Red out tonight. You guys got a great chemistry. Obviously, you're her Instagram avatar photo.
Oh yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah, she hard.
Any more music coming between the two of y'all? Because the chemistry's so crazy.
Yeah, always.
No, but I mean, one thing about it, I be in them comments and I will argue back with somebody.
You argue them down?
That's the only thing though, but I don't care. Like, it's not gonna make me mad. Like, oh, I believe what they saying. But I sit there like, you don't know me, and it'll make me snap out, like, just go off.
All right, listen up, y'all. It seems like the baddie herself, Sexxy Red, is caught up in yet another mess. The gossip is swirling, and things aren't looking too good for her right now. But hold up, here's where it gets even juicier. Chief Keef, who's pretty tight with Red, is spilling some major tea, and he's claiming that Red allegedly gave him an STD. Yep, you heard me. This scandal is getting messier by the second, and trust, we've got all the juicy details just for you. Oh honey, this one is a whole scandal in the making, and trust me, it's been brewing for a while now. So here's the tea. Sexxy Red is back in the headlines, but not for the reasons you'd hope. Nope, this time she's catching heat for allegedly having herpes, and let's just say the backlash is strong. On top of that, she's being dragged for passing it around to multiple men. Yeah, it's that messy.
Decided to share some posts addressing the situation. She said, y'all want to know why I don't care? Number one, it's not true. Two, y'all believe anything on this app. Sexxy said that when she came up here too. She said, I ain't clearing ish up. Whatever a MF had told you, believe it.
Not too long ago, the streets were buzzing, claiming she caught the virus from the adult film star Gucci Third Leg, and people were quick to connect the dots when they realized she and Gucci were linked up just days before his herpes diagnosis went public. Of course, at first, Sexxy tried to save face, denying the rumors and claiming she wasn't the one who got burned. But now, it's looking like Gucci did indeed hand her a little something something. And guess who was the lucky first recipient of that gift? Her baby daddy. Talk about drama.
Why every time y'all see me with a nigga, y'all think I'm f***ing? Like, can I just chill? Can I hang out? God, I'm a grown-ass gangster superhero. Leave me alone.
So here's the gist. The drama truly escalated when the famous creator Danai Davis took to TikTok to post a tearful video accusing Gucci Third Leg of giving her herpes. In her emotional post, she revealed that they had hooked up when she was just 19 years old during a video shoot, but Gucci never disclosed his HSV-2 diagnosis. She shared how devastating it was to come forward, claiming that Gucci had burned her with the virus and had promised to send his test results, but never did.
I'm just gonna say, yes, he gave it to me. It's devastating to have to come on here and share that whenever I was 19 years old, Gucci Third Leg burned me with HSV-2.
What happened between you and Gucci Third Leg?
I wouldn't test positive for HSV-2 unless you had HSV-2. If you gave me HSV-1, genitally, I would test positive for HSV-1, but just have it in my genitals. But I don't have HSV-1, I have HSV-2.
What was that on his?
That was HSV-2.
She went on to explain how saddened she was to hear that Gucci had done the same thing to so many other women, many of them young and vulnerable, and expressed regret for not speaking out sooner. She admitted that she had been scared and preoccupied with making money, which made her hesitant to expose the truth. But eventually she couldn't keep quiet anymore, feeling that Gucci's actions had to be exposed. She also acknowledged that she didn't know who Gucci truly was at the time and hadn't done enough research, blaming herself for not being more careful.
And it saddens me to hear that he's done this to so many girls. And there's girls with so many similar stories to me, and they're so young as well. He is preying on the young, he is preying on the new. And I'm so sorry for not saying this 7 months ago. I was scared.
Things got even messier when someone on Twitter, who had once been close to Gucci, shared a list of 50 women he allegedly slept with after his herpes diagnosis. To everyone's surprise, Sexxy Red's name appeared at number 6 on that list. As the story unraveled, it became clear that the web of accusations was deeper and more widespread than anyone could have imagined. Now, it's no secret that Red and Keef have always had a super tight connection, both when it comes to business and, let's be real, behind the scenes too. They've dropped some serious bangers together like Bo 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 and Ghetto Princess, which hit the charts in a major way. But with that kind of chemistry, it's no wonder fans and the media started to wonder if there was something more going on between the two. Sexxy Red shut those rumors down, coming out and saying they were just close friends. Nothing more, nothing less. She even went as far as to say that Chief Keef is like a brother to her and that their bond is real. But just when we thought things were cleared up, Red had to throw a little extra spice into the mix. She jokingly threw out the idea of having a child with Keef, even suggesting he might be her third baby daddy. And well, that definitely didn't help clear things up. If anything, it just had everyone more confused than ever.
You were Chief Keef a lot recently.
Yeah.
Over the last few months. I know you were a big fan of him growing up. What's that relationship like now? Seems quite genuine.
It's genuine. That's my people's.
Yeah.
That's my dog.
Yeah.
Like, I don't got too many homeboys.
You and Chief Keef one day or something.
That might be my third baby daddy.
Why not? Why not? There's worse candidates.
He said, well, why not? Shit.
Why not?
Nah.
I heard you want to go on a bus. You've been dying to go on a bus, right?
Yeah.
One of these buses.
Who told you that? My other baby daddy.
Okay. Well, I'm afraid the drama is getting even messier. Sexxy Red's baby daddy took to Instagram and put her on blast, accusing her of infecting him with herpes. He kicked things off by posting a phone call between the two of them, where they had a heated conversation, claiming she had multiple STDs and knowingly passed them on to him. But the drama didn't end there. Along with the post, he added a lengthy caption that stirred up even more chaos. He called out Sexxy Red, accusing her of lying about her situation, suggesting that she had been dishonest with him and possibly with others as well. He hinted at the idea that she'd deceived him for months, keeping the truth about her condition hidden until she finally confessed she had herpes.
Or is you lying? Or did you lie to me? Did you lie? Did you tell them the truth? Then when you gonna keep it gangster? That's what you did. You lied to me for 6 months and then you told me you had that
And it doesn't stop there. He went on to explain how this whole thing works, giving an unfiltered rant about how herpes is contracted and the ways in which people can get infected during an outbreak. But it wasn't just about her. He also threw shade at anyone who might be involved with her in the future, claiming they'd be at risk too. He made it clear that if someone has herpes and is experiencing an outbreak, there's a chance they could pass it on. But if they're not having one, it's less likely. Basically, he was trying to warn anyone who might end up getting close to her, using his situation as a cautionary tale. Talk about drama. It only made things messier, fueling the fire even more.
So if y'all don't know how HSV2 type 1 or 2 work, this how this shit go. You can't get rid of that shit. If you somebody that got this shit while they having an outbreak, then you can contract it. But if you don't, you won't contract it. If you somebody that got this shit while they having an outbreak, then you can contract it. But if you don't, you won't contract it. So for all my that I put that dick on in the past or in the future, I don't got this shit.
And he didn't stop there. Oh no, he had more to say. He went on to send a warning straight to Chief Keef, telling him to brace himself. According to him, if Keef is out here messing with Sexxy Red, as many people still suspect, he's in for some serious trouble. He suggested that Red might just end up doing Keef just as dirty as she did him, implying that Keef would soon be facing the same issues he's dealing with now. It was a clear threat wrapped in a warning, making it crystal clear that he believed Keef would soon be caught up in the same mess if he wasn't careful. The drama just keeps escalating, and it's only getting messier by the minute. And of course, Sexxy Red wasn't just going to sit back and take those accusations without a fight. She clapped back hard, accusing her baby daddy of lying about her and even calling him out, claiming he might be hiding something about his sexuality. She jumped on Facebook and went off, claiming that the real reason they split was because she found gay stuff on his phone. She didn't hold back, calling him a freaky bum and saying, "Let's talk about it," hinting at a whole different level of drama. She even went as far as saying, "I've messed with hella men on you, bye," implying that she'd been unbothered by the allegations he was throwing at her.
Hate this man. I could tell him anything. He don't care. Like I hella on you, bye. On my kid's soul. The real reason he threw me off, I found all gay shit in his phone. Let's talk about it, freaky bum.
Hey, though, flew around my room. My BM straight called me gay.
But her baby daddy wasn't having it. He got back on Instagram and shut down her claims, saying he was too bold to be gay or down low, and made it clear he wasn't about to let anyone slander his name. He even made sure to clarify he had nothing against the LGBTQ community, but he wasn't going to let Sexxy Red paint him in that light. Now, here's where it gets interesting. While it's tough to say whether these gay allegations should be taken seriously, there's always that pattern, right? When people start airing out their dirty laundry online, one side often accuses the other of being down low or gay, just to hurt them in the heat of an argument. So, yeah, it's hard to say whether this is just another one of those moments where someone's trying to invalidate the other, especially since Sexxy didn't offer any proof to back up her claims.
Around my room,
My BM straight called me gay. I said, what you gonna tell her to Instagram?
It'd be so sad. It'd be so sad because she got so many of y'all.
And as for the STD allegations, well, her baby daddy wasn't backing down there either. He pulled out an old STD test he'd taken when he first suspected she'd given him herpes. And guess what? It came back negative. He made sure to let everyone know that the reason his test was clean was because herpes can only be transmitted when someone is having an outbreak, and lucky for him, Sexxy wasn't having one at the time. So yeah, looks like he dodged that bullet, but this messy back and forth is far from over. The drama took another wild turn when popular streamer Aden Ross invited Gucci to his live stream to clear the air. However, it turns out Aden wasn't exactly interested in just having a friendly chat. The reason he invited Gucci to join his stream, well, he had actually paid to sleep with some of the women Gucci had been with in his videos. Aden was freaking out, worried that he might have contracted HSV2 since he had been with these women after Gucci had already been intimate with them. So he needed to get answers.
First off, say thank you for taking the time to come on my stream. I know obviously the internet's exploding right now with what's going on, and you know,
you know what I'm saying, even letting me even come up here, you know what I'm saying, to talk about my situation, talk about my truth, because at the end of the day, it's like, you know what I'm saying, like, you're a man, so I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, being a man too, and also reaching out to me.
During the live interview, Gucci claimed that he didn't have HSV2, but admitted to having HSV1. But let's just say, not everyone was buying that. A lot of people felt like Gucci was just feeding them a load of BS. The test results he showed were from over a year ago, and fans were questioning why he wouldn't show anything more recent. How could anyone believe he was in the clear when the results were so old? And it seemed pretty obvious to most people that Gucci was trying to hide something, especially since he couldn't provide anything up to date.
So, non-reactive and negative.
So as you see, if it says, of course that means you do not have it.
And that's not even the wildest part. Gucci shared how when he first found out about the herpes situation, he didn't waste any time getting tested himself. He even showed his negative results live, making sure to clarify that he didn't have it. He explained that he hadn't seen any recent tests from the women he'd been involved with, including Daw Davis, the one who originally accused him. He admitted that he'd been wrong to work with her, acknowledging that she had been desperate for money to cover her rent and other expenses. Gucci also hinted that their filming had been chaotic, mentioning that during their time together, he had no visible reactions or marks. But things got a little rough when they filmed certain scenes, saying the scenes had gotten a bit aggressive, hence the wounds we saw on his junk.
She never even showed me a test. I was wrong as a content creator for even working with her, but just knowing how desperate she sounded, how eager she was. She said she needed money to make for her, you know what I'm saying, like for her rent. She said she needed to make money for her mom. I really just wanted to make a lot of content. So as y'all see, when I first found out about it, I literally went straight to get tested. Like, I cannot play about that. Like, this is something that literally, like, yes, content creator, I'm porn star. You know what I'm saying? As we started to film, constantly filming, we filmed 4 scenes. On the last scene, of course, when she's, you know what I'm saying, like, she's giving me, like, it's very aggressive. Sometimes her teeth might start scratching me, you know what I'm saying, like, stuff like that.
But it gets messier. Gucci promised to hop back on the live stream once his new test results came in. But when the moment came, he ghosted. No show, no update. Fans went wild, assuming that Gucci was avoiding the stream because the results didn't come back as clean as he hoped. Aden Ross and his team tried to get in touch with Gucci, but despite spamming him with messages, there was no response. Fans were left hanging, and the whole situation just made people more convinced that Gucci was trying to dodge the truth.
You know what I'm saying? We could definitely hop on the stream again, and literally, I have no problem showing my whole results to the world. Because at the end of the day, like, this is like safety, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is something we...
Charleston White came out guns blazing and didn't hold back when he went off on Sexxy Red. He called her all sorts of names and accused her of allegedly carrying STDs. He went as far as to call her contaminated, specifically claiming she had HSV. But it didn't stop there. He got personal, saying her reputation was tarnished, implying that men were only after her for the wrong reasons. He even dragged her looks, referring to her as a little old thing, and said that people were only attracted to her because of her nappy head uncles or whatever else he could come up with.
I bet you got HPV. I bet you done had chlamydia, gonorrhea, trigonometry, crabs, and whatever else that can contract.
And he wasn't done. He continued his rant, dragging her even more, accusing her of being contaminated and throwing around words like sea bucket, which is a crude reference to her sexual behavior. He didn't stop there either. He made some truly graphic comments about her hygiene, claiming she was letting everyone raw dog her and didn't take care of herself, leading to bacterial infections. He even speculated about her having other infections, just to further insult her.
Hell, Sexxy Red, little old ain't nothing but a calm bucket.
Hey, she posted a few videos going viral natural, and she got a great feedback.
That ain't got nothing to do with her being contaminated.
No. You said that you want to see her perform without her lace front, and that was a response to you.
She didn't perform, she ain't get on stage and do that. She did it in the car. Get your on stage. Any broad that's running around bragging about getting raw dog, that little old ain't nothing but a calm bucket. It's a calm bucket. Not only that go keep a bacterial infection. It's a calm bucket. Not only that go keep a bacterial infection. Don't wash they nuts consistently for you to let everybody raw dog you. And that will be a little
That's not all. According to him, she was spreading a negative spirit among young girls, especially with her gangster image, which he claimed was doing nothing but harm. But regardless of all the mudslinging, it was clear Charleston was trying to paint her as an example of everything that was wrong with the image she was projecting, especially to young black girls.
She's delivering a whore spirit amongst young girls. She's introducing, we've had a gangster spirit. The gangster spirit damn near wiped the young black man out. This spirit.
As you can see, Sexxy's been handing out her body to a whole lot of people, and now it looks like it's all catching up to her. They're out here dragging her name through the mud, calling her a walking herpes infection. The music industry is a dirty game, and it seems like Sexxy is about to face the consequences of all this for a long time. Looks like her past is haunting her, and the drama isn't going away anytime soon. Did you enjoy watching this video? Well, stay tuned as we have more hot gossip lined up for you.